probably decades after Marlene. This charming and very young lady lived through World War II, but there was a moment or two that she had doubts about that. As a matter of fact, when the Allies were coming, she went to hang a white sheet out to show them that she and her family were friendly to the Allies, and the soldier in the tank that happened to be coming up her drive took a shot at her. Fortunately, he missed. You know, these guys aren't very good shots from a tank anyway. But the bullet did go directly over her head into the ceiling. It kind of gave her a reminder that she needed to be careful what was going on there. Now, after the war was over, she worked for the Americans at a telephone switchboard. The sound of her deep, sexy, melodious voice on the phone utterly charmed a young Allied soldier there. He decided he just had to know the girl with that voice. He called her so often that he decided he really had to meet her. He really fell in love with her over the phone. You know, with a voice like she had, she could have made a killing about that time with these heady 900 numbers, you know, his sweet voice on the phone. Anyway, his name, by the way, was Raymond LaPorte. You'll hear that name again. In 1955, he brought his blushing bride back to America with him. And as a matter of fact, it's probably the last time anyone saw Anne LaPorte blushing. At first, she was so lonely that she was thrilled when the Fuller Brush Band called on her. She even invited him in for coffee and cookies. Hey, you know, that's how you made friends. She even made friends with the encyclopedia guy and the Kirby vacuum salesman. And then with all the stuff that she bought, she had already set up housekeeping. And like Marlene, had one daughter, however they called her, Germaine. Ladies and gentlemen, we have all been charmed by that lady, Marlene, and her melodious voice. Now let's bring on her worshiper, Miss Anne LaPorte, singing Lily Marlene, and I Can't Give You Anything But Love.
Underneath the lamplight, by the barricade, darling, it was there that I used to wait. 'Twas there that I told you tenderly that you love me and always be my own Lily Marlene, my own Lily Marlene. Vor der Kaserne, vor dem großen Tor, stand eine Laterne und steht sie noch davor. Und wollen wir uns da wiedersehen, bei der Laterne wollen wir stehen, wie einst Lily Marlene, wie einst Lily Marlene. Deine Schritte kennen sie, deinen schönen Gang, alle Abend brennt sie, doch ich vergaß sie lang. Und sollte mir ein Leid geschehen, wer wird bei der Laterne stehen? Mit dir, Lily Marlene, mit dir, Lily Marlene. Schon rief der Posten, sie blasen Zapfenstreich, es kann 3 Tage kosten, Kamerad, ich komm ja gleich. Da sagten wir auf Wiedersehen, wie gerne möcht ich mit dir gehen, mit dir, Lili Marlene, mit dir, Lili Marlene. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren, it is with great pleasure that I'm standing here on your stage in Dayton, Ohio, on this wonderful sunny German and American day. Thank you so much for inviting us, and it's wonderful to look at your loving faces. And that brings me to love. You know, I've been looking for love all my life. Matter of fact, I've been accused of having a sign in my front yard saying, "Way station for single guys on bicycles." Love goes back, way back to paradise, to Adam and Eve. Matter of fact, Eve asked Adam one night. She said, "Adam, do you still love me?" And he said, "You are the only one." And here is my contribution to love. I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, and you will find happiness. And I guess all the things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets, Woolworth doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, and you will find happiness. And I guess all the things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets, Woolworth doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love, but love, but love, yeah.
And we'll be back in a couple of minutes, which gives us a great opportunity to bring out the French portion of Marlene and Friends. Margaret Ball and Rosie Ryan singing Schwalben. gentlemen, the best laid plans, we set the mics when she didn't have her heels on. Okay, in 1940, we'll go back to Marlene Dietrich for a moment. She made a movie with John Wayne. At that time, he wasn't well known, but she still made a movie with John Wayne. It was the following year that Marlene met and fell in love with a French actor named Jean Gabin. And I don't know how long this has been published, but I didn't know it. She considered him the love of her life, but she always stayed married to her husband, Rudolph Siebert. Lots of men fell in love with Marlene, of course. I suppose that was inevitable, when you think about Marlene. And I suppose she enjoyed the attention. I know Anne LaPorte enjoys the attention. So let her tell us about all the men she's loved before. If we can find the time, of course.
Hello. Now this is a song that Marlene Dietrich never sang, but if she was alive today, I know she would. I changed only one word on the song, and here it goes. To all the men I've loved before, who traveled in and out my door, I dedicate this song. I'm glad they came along. To all the men I've loved before, to all the men I once caressed, and may I say I've had the best. They taught me all I know. I owe a lot, I know. To all the men I've loved before, the winds of change are always blowing, and every time I try to stay, the winds of change continue blowing, but they just carry me away. To all the men who cared for me and filled my nights with ecstasy. And wasn't that right? Who filled my nights with ecstasy. They're always in my heart. They'll always be a part of all the men I've loved before. The winds of change are always blowing, and every time I try to stay, the winds of change continue blowing, but they just carry me away. Ladies, I have to ask you for a favor. I want you all to stand up and raise your arms and sing with me to all the men we've loved before. All right, let's just get up. You have to beat me up. Okay, everybody get up. Raise your arm. Okay, ladies over there, to all of them. Raise your arms. Because I know you're very proud. Here we go. To all the men we've loved before, who traveled in and out our door, we dedicate this song. We're glad they came along. To all the men we've loved before. You can sit down. Guys, gentlemen, dedicate this song. We're so glad they came along. To all the girls you loved before. Sit down. The winds of fate are always blowing, and every time I try to stay, the winds of change continue blowing, but they just carry me away. Thank you.
Yeah, that wasn't in my script. Okay, while all you guys out there try to cool off, let me tell you about the next number. It asks, can love be a sin? Does it have to be a secret when you kiss someone and forget everything else? Never will I regret what I have done for love. Love cannot be a sin. But even if it were, I'd rather sin than live without love. So, following that, Kann den Liebe Sünde sein, followed by Somebody Loves Me.
Jeder kleine Spießer macht das Leben mir zu Qual, denn er spricht nur immer von Moral. Und was er auch denkt und tut, man sieht ihn leider an, dass er niemand glücklich sehen kann. Sagt er ganz zu meiner Zeit, gab es sowas nicht, frag ich voll Bescheidenheit, mit lächelndem Gesicht, kann denn Liebe Sünde sein? Darf es niemand wissen, wenn man sich küsst, wenn man einmal alles vergisst? Vor Glück, kann das wirklich Sünde sein? Wenn man immerzu an einen nur denkt, wenn man einmal alles ihm schenkt, vor Glück. Niemals werde ich bereuen, was ich tat und was aus Liebe geschah. Das muss sie mir schon verzeihen, na dazu ist sie ja da. Kann denn Liebe Sünde sein? Und wenn sie es wäre, dann wär's mir egal. Lieber will ich sündiger mal, als ohne Liebe sein. Was die Welt auch spricht von mir, ist mir einerlei. Ich bleib immer nur der Liebe treu. Na, die Frauen, die so viel spotten, tun mir höchstens leid. Meine Damen, bitte keine Neid. Keine Frau bleibt doch jung, wenn ein Mann sie küsst. Jeder möchte es gerne tun, wenn's auch verboten ist. Kann denn Liebe Sünde sein? Darf es niemand wissen, wenn man sich küsst, wenn man einmal alles vergisst? Vor Glück, kann das wirklich Sünde sein? Wenn man immerzu an einen nur denkt, wenn man einmal alles ihm schenkt, vor Glück. Niemals werde ich bereuen, was ich tat und was aus Liebe geschah. Das muss schon verzeihen. Na, dazu ist sie ja da. Kann der Liebe Sünde sein? Und wenn sie es wäre, dann wäre es mir egal. Lieber geliebsten gemein, als ohne Liebe sein. Thank you. Somebody loves me, I wonder who he may be. Somebody loves me, I wish I knew who he may be, where is me? For every guy that walks on by, I shout, hey baby, you may be my loving baby. Somebody loves me, I wish I knew, maybe it's you. Somebody loves me, I wonder who he may be. Somebody loves me, I wish I knew who he may be, where is me? For every guy that walks on by, I shout, hey maybe, you may be my loving baby. Somebody loves me, I wonder who, maybe it's you. Or you, or maybe both of you, or maybe all of you. Thank you.
They put glue on the pages on purpose. Okay, in 1943, Marlene and Dietrich joined the USO shows, entertaining American troops. Then in 53, she began a brand new career, head of a cabaret singer with her own show. She did that for about 20 years. And LaPorte also has several careers. She spent 25 years as a personal manager at Fort Benjamin Harrison. Then she took on many volunteer assignments, such as board of directors at the Indianapolis Jazz Club, board of directors of the Continental Ballroom Dance Club. She's president of the Indianapolis Liederkranz Corps, cabaret singer at Bogstown, and elementary school teacher 2 days a week. Talk about a woman of many talents, you know, that sounds to me like she has her plate full. Well, you know, Gladys Knight had the Pips, Tony and Orlando had Dawn, Diana Ross had who? The Supremes, yeah, and Ann LaPorte has Friends. Once again, let's invite them to sing with Ann the song about a beautiful balloon, followed by Warum bist du gekommen?
Schön ist du mein Leben. beide. Alle Sorgen werden klein, überall ist Sonnenschein, so wie ein bunter Luftballon. Möglich und schön ist nun mein Leben. Steig ein und flieg mit mir davon.
Sing in a Liederkranz also, and every Monday night they practice, and so I went with them to sing, and at the last practice they sang a song for me, and I was crying, they were crying, and it's something like, why did you come if you're already leaving? You took my heart and now you throw it away, and that's the song we're going to sing now.
Warum bist du gekommen, wenn du schon wieder gehst? Du hast mein Herz genommen und wirst es wieder weg. Ich bin kein Bajazzo, bin auch ein Mensch wie du. Und leise schlägt mein Herz dir zu. Ich bin kein Bajazzo, bin auch ein Mensch wie du. Und leise schlägt mein Herz dir zu. Und liebst du eine andere, so sag es bitte nicht. Ich kann es nicht ertragen, mein Herz schlägt nur für dich. Ich bin schon zufrieden, wenn du die Hand mir reichst und leise zu mir sagst, vielleicht. Ich bin schon zufrieden, wenn du die Hand mir reichst, vielleicht zu mir sagst, vielleicht bist du schon morgen mein guter Kamerad.
Vielleicht sagst du auch einmal, wie gern, dass ich dich hab. Ich bin schon zufrieden, wenn du die Hand mir reichst und leise zu mir sagst, vielleicht. Ich bin schon zufrieden, wenn du die Hand mir reichst und leise zu mir sagst, vielleicht. Ich bin schon zufrieden, wenn du die Hand mir reichst und leise zu mir sagst, vielleicht. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, for those of you who are old enough to have remembered Marlene, I think she emulates her very well. And, you know, for those of you, who are not old enough to have remembered, see what you've been missing? Now, before we take a break, we'll have one number, an American love song, that needs no explanation. Have I told you lately that I love you?
Have I told you lately that I love you? Could I tell you once again somehow? Could I tell you that my nights are lonely when you're not with me? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. My heart would break in two if you refuse me. I'm no good without you anyhow. Dear, can I tell you lately that I love you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. Could I tell you lately how I miss you? When I'm no good without you anyhow. Dear, have I told you lately that I love you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. Have I told you lately when I'm sleeping? Every dream is about you anyhow. And I told you who I'd like to share my life forever. Well, darling, I'm telling you now. My heart would break in two if you refuse me. I'm no good without you anyhow. Dear, have I told you lately that I love you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. Well, darling, I'm telling you now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Not bad so far. Now, I have a note here that says we're going to take a break. want to lay down a couple of rules that go with it. We're opening the kitchen again, and we're going to give you enough time to pick up a little bit to snack on or eat if you'd like to, but nothing up here, please. So if you do that, if you'll get up and stretch, whatever people do during a break, and also you're welcome to get downstairs and partake some more of the goodies that are there, okay? See you in about 35 minutes. Does that sound good? Now, Marlene Dietrich travels all over the world, Europe, America, Australia, Africa, all over the world. Now, LaPorte has seen also her share of travels, Europe, America, and Africa. She and Ray were remarried in St. Peter's Basilica at the Vatican during her 4.5 years they lived in Rome. Now, enough you've heard already about LaPorte that you wouldn't be surprised really if she probably had the Pope do the ceremony. I wouldn't be surprised. She never does anything halfway. I wonder if she talked, well, no, I think really she talked the Pope into doing it. That's my personal view. It's been said that when Anne is in Europe, she's an ambassador for America. And the reverse, when she's in America, she's an ambassador for Germany. She's a pretty busy lady, which is why maybe you'll be surprised by the title of the next number that she's going to do. The laziest gal in town. Please welcome back Anne LaPorte.
It's not 'cause I shouldn't, and it's not 'cause I wouldn't, and you know it's not 'cause I couldn't. It's simply because I'm the laziest gal in town. My poor heart is aching to bring home the bacon, and if I'm alone and forsaken, it's simply because I'm the laziest gal in town. Though I'm more than willing to learn how these gals have money to burn, every proposition I turn down, way down. It's not 'cause I wouldn't, and it's not 'cause I shouldn't, and Lord knows it's not 'cause I couldn't. It's simply because I'm the laziest gal in town. Nothing ever hurries me. Nothing ever worries me. I even take pleasure when I kiss. But when I kiss, they want some more. And wanting more is such a bore. It isn't worth the fighting for. So I tell you this, it's not 'cause I wouldn't, it's not 'cause I shouldn't, and Lord knows it's not 'cause I couldn't. It's simply because I'm the laziest gal in town. Rosie.
Ever seen.
It's probably the longest time she's ever taken to get to bed.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah.
Well, let's soak in finally. Okay. Next, we would like to invite back Margaret and Rosie to sing a well-known German song. Now, if you know the words, just sing along. At least sing along on the part that goes Bella, Bella, Bella Marie, okay? It's time now again to have our friends sing with Anne, a song about I saw love from the first look in your eyes and the rose.
Ich hab die
geschehen, denn es war so schön. Es war ein Tag wie alle anderen, ich ging wie immer allein nach Haus. Es war ein Zufall, dass wir uns trafen, jetzt sieht mein Leben ganz anders aus. Ich hab die Liebe gesehen, beim ersten Blick in deine Augen. Auf einmal fing die Welt an sich zu drehen. Wir schauten uns nur an und das Glück begann. So ging ein langer Tag zu Ende. Der Traum vom Glück zu zweit wurde wirklich alt. Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves my soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless memory. I say love, it is a flower, and you, it's only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learned to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who never learns to live, and the soul afraid of crying that never learned to live. If the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, when you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember it in winter, far beneath the winter snows, lies a seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. Just remember that in winter, far beneath the winter snows, lies a seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the
American songs. What a Wonderful World and Careless.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed days, dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are on the faces of people walking by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I see them grow. They'll know much more than you and I will ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Now that you've got me loving you, you're careless, careless in everything you do. You break appointments and you think you're smart. If you're not careful, you break my heart. Careless, now that my bridges all are burnt. You're careless, careless wherever I'm concerned. Are you just careless as you seem to be? Or do you just careless for me? Careless, now that my bridges all are burnt. You're careless, careless wherever I'm concerned. Are you just to me? Or do you just care less for me?
Some of you may know that Marlene Dietrich's career came to an abrupt end when she broke her leg in 1975. After that, she lived in Paris as a recluse. She died in 1992 at the age of 91. Marlene was a legend. Anne has a lot in common with her. Fortunately, although Anne is always in high heels, even when she works in her garden, she hasn't broken her leg yet. And as for being a recluse, well, you know, come on. Not a chance. Not a chance. Anne is too outgoing. Here's another song by Anne and her friends, by Mirabes Fisherman. Just a couple minutes. Yeah, I got lost on the timing. She needs just a little bit more. I'll tell you what, I've been saving this for another day, but I'll let you in on a little joke that I got right out of Reader's Digest. It goes something like, you know, this business lady was always traveling, always gone. But whenever she went, she took her Bible with her. And when the flight got long, well, she'd pull out her Bible and read it for a while. Well, a gentleman or a man came in and sat down next to her before the flight took off, and after a little while, sure enough, she pulled out her Bible, and she started to read it, and this fellow kind of looks over like, you know, and he says, lady, says, you don't believe everything in that book, do you? Well, she said, of course I do. It's the Bible, young man. And he says, well, now wait, come on. He says, what about like this guy Jonah? A week in the belly of a whale, come on, now how could he have survived? And she looked at him for a moment. She said, young man, I don't know. But when I get to heaven, I'll ask him. He says, what if he's not in heaven? She says, then you ask him. Okay, here we go with Annie and friends.
I'm sorry. Take a little time, you know. Of all the men I've known, and I've known some, until I first met you, I was lonesome. And then you came in sight, dear, my heart grew light, and this whole world seems new to me. You really swell, I have to admit, you deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I racked my brain, trying to explain all the things you do to me. Again,
We're getting there. You know, as our ladies prepare for their next number, let me take a couple of minutes to tell you about Ann's friends, Margaret and Rosie. They're both members of the Indianapolis Common Core. Rosie is from North Germany, I believe somewhere around Stuttgart. She came to the States in '65. No, whatever, you know. They'll get me for this later. She came to the States in '65, became a registered nurse, and has stayed with that profession ever since. Margaret comes from Augsburg, our sister city. She's been in the States since 1968. And now I need to do another stall for a minute or two. So I'll tell you what. I don't want any more jokes, that one was enough. But why don't we just do a ninth inning stretch? Why don't we just stand up, you know, kind of wiggle around a little bit, and put ourselves in a kind of a mood to enjoy the rest of the program, okay? Solo. Morgen muss ich fort von hier and Babyface.
Bye. You've got the cutest little baby face. There's not another one could take your place. Baby face, my poor heart is shuddering. You sure have started something. Baby face, I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. I didn't need a shot, 'cause I just fell in love with your pretty baby face. Baby face, you've got the cutest little baby face, and you do. There's not another one could take your place. Baby face, I've been eyeballing you all night. My poor heart is chopping. You should have started something. Baby face, I'm in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. I didn't need a shot. Get your heart out, guys. As I fell in love with your pretty baby face. One more time. Baby face, you've got the cutest little baby face. There's not another one could take your place. Baby face, my poor heart is jumping. You should have started something. Baby face, da 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 da. Sing with me, da 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 da. I didn't need a shot, 'cause I just fell in love. You're cute too. With this pretty baby. Pretty baby, pretty baby face. Thank you.
Anne has chosen a special goodbye song. It's called Sag beim Abschied leise Süß. And with that, I think you'd like to introduce it yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, this song was sung to me in Vienna. When I go home, I'm sorry, I have this cold. When I go home, last 2 years, I went on a boat ride with my sister on the Danube, and we went from Passau to Vienna and to Budapest and back. And we lingered in Vienna a couple of nights. And we went to a little restaurant, and there was an old opera singer and a guitar player, and they sang all night, and I sang with them. And as I was leaving, I told the owner, I said, you know, it was absolutely wonderful. I had such a great time. Und auf Wiedersehen. And I tell you, they were all quiet. And he looked at me very serious. And he said, Anne, we don't say auf Wiedersehen in Vienna. And the whole restaurant sang this song for me. Sag beim Abschied leise Servus, nicht Lebwohl und nicht Natur, diese Worte tun nur weh, doch das Kleine,
Vor der Kaserne, vor dem großen Tor, please sing with me, steht eine Laterne und steht sie noch davor. Und wollen wir uns da wiedersehen, bei der Laterne wollen wir stehen, wie einst die Marlene, wie einst die Marlene. Deine Schritte kennt sie, deinen schönen Gang. Alle Abend brennt sie, doch nicht vergaß sie lang. Und sollte mir ein Leid geschehen, wer wird bei der Laterne stehen? Mit dir, Lili Marlene, mit dir, Lili Marlene. Thank you.
Ladies, why don't you just come over here in this clearing right here, or move that far away. And please take a moment. Feeling that we have, and the thanks of you all coming here and presenting this program. It was wonderful. All of us here. Thank you all. Thank you very much for making this afternoon what it was. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Until we meet again. Auf Wiedersehen.
Thank you so much for everything. It's wonderful. You know, we are delighted and I'm deeply touched. I have tears in my eyes when these four guys came up here with the flowers. And you're seeing your smiling faces. It is so wonderful to share these wonderful old songs. Aren't they wonderful? Thank you. You know, singing is under our skin. We were raised with songs, and here we are, we continue this tradition, and it's a wonderful tradition, and I thank you again for inviting us. Thank you so much.